From the Athens Tech Studios, this is the Athens News Podcast. Local news you can use about Athens and Clark County, all in 7 minutes. And now, here are your top stories.
Hello and welcome to the Athens News Podcast. I'm Melissa Carter. UGA is excited about their new quarterback, plus 2 bars in Athens are being nationally recognized. Have you been there? Well, you're going to find out. But first, here are your top stories brought to you by Drake Realty. In the aftermath of the tragic death of Laken Riley near the University of Georgia's Lake Herrick, dozens of pages of emails between Athens Clark County Mayor Kelly Gertz and Clark County Sheriff John Q. Williams have been revealed. These emails provided detailed insight into how local officials grappled with the tragedy and its aftermath. Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student, died from blunt force trauma during an assault while jogging on a wooded trail. Jose Ibarra, an undocumented immigrant, has been charged with her murder. The emails also highlight tensions surrounding the term sanctuary city, with Sheriff Williams urging clarification on Athens Clark County status. Mayor Gertz emphasized the community's focus on unity and comfort in response to the tragedy. Despite facing criticism and calls for resignation, Gertz received expressions of support from the community, with emails praising his leadership and restraint during public appearances. This from the Athens Banner Herald. Commuters along Georgia Highway 316 are voicing their concerns and hopes for a smoother and safer ride as the Georgia Department of Transportation seeks to address traffic issues along the busy corridor. At a recent GDOT meeting in Statham, residents expressed their desire for improvements, such as reducing access points and adding extra lanes to speed up traffic flow. The 40-mile stretch of Highway 316, which connects Metro Atlanta to the University of Georgia, sees heavy traffic and is plagued by accident-prone intersections with 2-lane roads. GDOT study reveals that 65% of the route has crash rates higher than the state average, prompting plans to construct more than a half dozen interchanges with bridges and on-ramps. Natalie Dale, a spokesperson for GDOT, emphasizes the agency's commitment to finding dynamic and innovative solutions tailored to specific sections of the highway. This from WSB. Athens is getting some well-deserved recognition for its vibrant bar scene. A recent article by Southern Living has named 2 of downtown's beloved watering holes, Nowhere Bar and the world famous, among the South's most legendary dive bars. Published on March 16th, the article highlights these establishments for their unique atmospheres and offerings. Nowhere Bar, known for its pool tables and rock and roll vibe, perfectly embodies the dive bar experience. Meanwhile, the world famous stands out for its delicious food, especially the Chicken and Waffle Club sandwich. Owned by Athens locals with deep ties to the community, the world famous, co-founded by Bain Maddox and David Eduardo, has been serving up memorable experiences since 2013. And Nowhere Bar, established in 1994 by former NFL player Craig Sky Hartwig, continues to draw crowds seeking an authentic dive bar experience. This from Yahoo News.
A new, exciting podcast about dads for dads. Legacy Makers, a conversation for dads. Download now wherever you get your podcasts.
It pays to know your doctor. It pays to know your lawyer. And now more than ever, it pays to know your local real estate professional. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty, and we have 7 offices in the metro Atlanta area, including 2 right here in Cobb County and 1 at Lake Oconee. I'm the proud leader of over 700 agents here in Georgia, and we pride ourselves in professional service, whether you are the buyer or the seller. Drake Realty makes the home buying process seamless from contract to close. Our agents are a little different. They're not pushing for the quick sale and close. They are pushing for the best price and terms for their client. In other words, Drake Realty fights for you. Now's the time to buy that dream home, vacation home, or new home your family deserves. A lot of real estate agents talk big. Let my team at Drake Realty prove they will fight for you. I'm Jeffrey Drake, and I'd be honored to have my team serve you. Visit us online at drakerealty.com. And remember, it's not how quick you sell or buy, it's what the deal provides for your future.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. At Athens Technical College, their programs can connect you with in-demand and high-paying careers.
I graduated from Athens Tech in May and started my job 2 weeks later. I had the job before I left, thanks to my professor, and just focusing on growing a career.
As far as Athens Tech, I think I've been a member of the advisory panel for 10 years now, and it's been an awesome experience.
I'm currently going to Athens Tech. I started out as an accounting major. I've finished all my accounting classes and then switched over to the culinary and baking program.
My name is Alex Lang. I'm an electromechanical engineering student. This is my second year at Athens Tech, and I graduate in December. The long-term goal is to work for the railroad, whether that be Norfolk Southern or CSX.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. Find out more at athenstech.edu.
From Colt Ford's Facebook page, the Athens native posted a video from bed sharing that he died 3 times following his heart attack earlier this month and saying people need to take care of themselves. Wade Jennings said, "Get well, brother." Keith Mielke said, "You take all the time you need, Mr. Ford. Us fans can wait for you to get back to feeling good, to get back to on stage, and I'm sure there'll be some new, awesome songs coming out of what you've been through. Take care." And Regina Hargrave says, "Get better. Our family is praying for you. Our 13-year-old wants you to get better real soon. He was very sad to hear. God bless." The University of Georgia is celebrating the induction of 3 esteemed faculty members into the ranks of Fellows of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, bringing the university's total representation in this prestigious group to an impressive 45 members. Victor Thomas and Marguerite Peggy Brickman from the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences, and Olin Jean Rhodes Jr. from the Savannah River Ecology Lab and the Odom School of Ecology were honored for their outstanding contributions to scientific progress. The recognition from AAAS underscores the profound impact of UGA faculty members' contributions to science and highlights their commitment to advancing knowledge and addressing critical challenges facing society. This from the Red and Black. In sports from the Red and Black, Georgia lands former 4-star quarterback Jaden Rashada. The Georgia men's tennis team ended its regular season with wins over number 44 Vanderbilt and Tennessee State. And finally, the Georgia chapter of the Huntington's Disease Society of America is gearing up for the Team Walk in Athens today, starting at 10 a.m. at Dudley Park. Located at 100 Dudley Park Road, walkers can register for the event. The walk itself kicks off at 11 a.m. Organizers promise a day filled with music, food, entertainment, and exciting prizes, all in support of the organization's crucial work. Team Hope Walk is the Society's flagship national fundraising event, taking place in over 100 cities across the U.S. since its inception in 2007. This from the Athens Banner-Herald.
Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast. Make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by their respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on the site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast.